if there's one thing the Japanese are particularly good at, it's creating a sports car. Toyota's lineup is extensive to say the least. Just look at it, the 2000 GT, the Corolla AE86, the MR2, the Celica, the Supra, the GR Yaris, and more recently the GR86. Today, we're looking at the GR86's predecessor, the GT86, a highly acclaimed sports car that proved that power is trumped by poise in creating a fun and predictable car. It's common knowledge that this car was launched as a triplet. Subaru also released it as the BRZ internationally, and Toyota also released it as the Scion FRS exclusively in North America. There are subtle differences between the three models. The FRS is designed for poor young people, so therefore has a bare bones interior. Subaru has a very smiley front end, whereas the GT86 has a very angry front end. And on the facelift model in 2017, they gave it teeth. Pretty cool. The headlights, the vents all add to that very aggressive persona of the car. From the side, you can see a resemblance to Toyota's 2000 GT, Japan's first ever supercar. Overall, the car looks far more expensive than it actually is, which is a win in my book. Right, inside. Oh, you notice immediately how comfortable it is. You've got perforated Alcantara on the seats. The driving position is excellent. The visibility for a car like this is second to none. It's outstanding. In front of you is the smallest steering wheel ever used in a Toyota, and behind that, your gauge cluster. And within that gauge cluster is a digital screen that tells you not just your basic driving information like your MPG and your temperatures, but also it includes a stopwatch, an accelerometer to measure G-forces, because that's cool, and a stock power and torque curve. Just a note on the back seats, well, let's put it this way, unless you're a world-class contortionist or an octopus, there's no way you're using them, not in one piece anyway. In fact, Toyota throw in this handy little tool just in case you need a passenger in the back. Pretty cool, eh? As you look to the left of the car, you've got Alcantara on the dashboard, which is quite cool. It's not something I've seen before. To the right of that, you've got it's an okay infotainment system. It's a bit laggy. Now, it's no secret that the GT86 is a bit sluggish in a straight line. Even Jerry in his 320D on his way to work could smash this on the motorway. So that led people to ponder the question, when is a turbocharged version coming? The answer was never. Tetsuya Tada, the chief engineer behind the GT86, did come out and say that to throw a turbocharger into the mix would offset the precise weight distribution achieved in the factory, thus ruining, essentially, the perfect sports car. He even went on to say that you would require an entirely new platform to put a turbocharger into the GT86. All this begs the question then, why would you turbocharge a GT86? Is there such thing as too much power in this car? Probably, but I don't think 320 brake is it. I think 320 is a fantastic number and it's perfect for a machine like this. Is the car more unpredictable than stock? Sure. However, I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. I would just go on to say that it's engineered for driving enthusiasts, people who seek that real driving pleasure. And you get the best of both worlds. You get plenty of power and plenty of agility. It's fantastic. So out of the factory, this car came with some skinny ass Prius tyres. Why is that? Well, because initially it came with 200 brake horsepower, which means you need some sort of slip to get that back end out, and Toyota wanted to encourage that. Good for them. However, if you were to put those tyres on this car, it would be a death sentence. Thankfully, I'm on 4 very safe, very sticky tyres. Yeah! Turbo! I guess we better talk about economy. Moving on. Tada's vision was for a sports car that could tackle B-roads just like this. And I tell you what, the steering is precise and offers plenty of feedback. The gear changes are excellent and the pedals are really well positioned. All in all, it makes you feel at one with the car and it just helps you to drive on with confidence. It feels fantastic. If not for Tetsuya Tada's resolve, the GT86 wouldn't exist. Its purpose? To provide pure driving pleasure at an affordable cost. I would say it achieved that goal. The sensation of driving the GT86 is simply best in class. In fact, the connection between driver and car is so strong that a blind chap named Dr. Amit Patel thrashed one of these around Dunsfold Circuit not too long ago. It's true, look it up. Now, despite going against the creator's vision and adding a turbocharger to this particular GT86, I'm not willing to say it's a bad car. In fact, I think it's one hell of a driving machine, and to quote the number plate, hotter than Satan's balls. Best bit, the giant ignition button. Why is it down there and not beside the steering wheel? Well, simple. That's where racing drivers. What the f is a racing driver? Jesus. Anyway, cattle grid, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's not the cattle grid. What? It used to be a cattle grid. Oh, there's the cattle grid. Ah. Really, you know, ah! Right. What's he flashing me for?
It's George, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I'm just going to carry on, I don't care. I'm going to get to the end. All right. What? F off. What? Oh.